Okay, so to mount the water box, we're gonna use the cardboard as a template, which a little tab to mount to the stringer, and then 7 inches up, and then 14 inches across, and then 7 inches down, and then another little tab to mount to the other stringer. That's essentially gonna go underneath this water box, but over the intake. And then this is gonna be aluminum, not cardboard. And we'll drill and tap it. So here's that. Okay, so here's the plate that we're gonna do. Basically, we just need the aluminum underneath it to align with these 4 holes. And to get the spacing correct, we're gonna use this. So we're just gonna cut off a 14-inch section of this, weld it in between these 2 pieces of server rack, and then space this up 7 inches from the stringer. So here's that. Okay, so we're done grinding. The disc decided it was gonna depart, go across the garage. And I don't think it's one to do any more disc things anyway. So, in the trash it goes. All right, but this is pretty well done. Like everything that I've welded, it looks pretty boogery, but it will serve the purpose. All right, now we just gotta build legs onto the side here that go down 7 inches, and then flare out so that I can bolt them to the stringer. So here's that. Okay, so it's all welded and looks hideous, but the sides look like they were cut with a butter knife. So Brant is going to sand them up. My wife's yelling at me. Okay, so half of it is made. Turned out pretty good. Have a nice box to end. The plate will sit on it like so. and we'll have the angle iron like this welded to it with little pieces on the inside, and it needed to be 7 inches from the bottom.
And it's 7 inches.
So, all right, just have to do the other side tomorrow night. Okay, so it's the next night, and now I have to cut the stand for the water box, which is right there. And it's a little short, but it'll work. So it's 13.5 inches. I need to split that between 2, so that's like 6.75 inches. So I'm gonna cut this in half. So here's that. Okay, so that's what that'll look like. Turned out pretty decent. I have spacing back there still. Alright, so I just have to weld that up and then drill and tap the stringers and then drill the angle aluminum. So I'll start on that now. So it's starting to look like I actually have a clue about what I'm trying to accomplish, but it still looks pretty awful. I don't know if I have my wire speed too high or my voltage too low, or not enough argon or what the deal is. But it's starting to look better than what it was. That's all that matters. Alright, so I should probably make sure that the muffler still lines up when I do this. So, set it on this side. Okay, so the muffler is quite close. So I think I'm just gonna build a little tab that comes off of the mounting plate here and basically will hold the bottom of the muffler so that it's a dual purpose mount. It'll hold the water box, which is right there, and the muffler. So just gotta figure out placement because this is quite far over and doesn't look all that great. So here's that. Okay, so I found the proper alignment. The foot here is gonna hang off a little bit. I'll probably end up trimming it up later, but that'll be in one of the finishing steps. So I've marked where the base plate's gonna go, which is gonna be right there. And center punched each one of those, so I guess I have to drill and tap it now. Get started on that. Okay, so the mount has been center punched for where all of the holes need to be drilled and tapped. And it's starting to look like it belongs here. So, gonna drill and drill and tap this now. It's one to spin. Okay, so it's starting to look like everything belongs where it is. The Waterbox mount took me a lot longer than I had anticipated, but it turned out real well. I'm gonna end up hanging the a little bracket off here to hold the muffler, and that way everything will be basically on just one mount. So if I need to remove it to get to the intake, I don't have to do a bunch of work to get the muffler and the water box out and all these different components. And I was able to drill and tap the stringer and then countersink it with some bolts left over from the UHMW install. And the welding actually started looking a little bit nicer than all the welds previously, but they still look pretty awful. Okay, so at the rate that I've been making these little intricate pieces, I can tell I'm probably gonna have to build an entire video just to do the muffler and probably to get the bilge set up. So all these little things that I think should take an hour end up taking 5-6 hours. Just like this this mount took about 5 hours to build, which looks like a kindergartner might have built it, but yeah, coming along slowly but surely. So I ordered the Sea Star jet boat steering helm in the 135-degree option, and with a 14-foot cable. So that'll be here, and it should adapt straight to the steering nozzle. But I might be getting ahead of myself with that here. So until next time.